This guy sabi knack. Don't worry, let me not loud it. But when I say a man is good in bed, I give it to him. But wait, is it knacking I'm going to eat? For now, I need a man that will take care of me. I need a man that will buy me things. I need a man that will take me out, show me off. Let me brag small now with my friends. I'm a human being and I love the good things of life. And you might say, well, your money, call. Yes, my money is my money. Be like, how can a man be sleeping with a fellow man? Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, depending on where you're watching this video from. I'm here to share a story. This is something that happened to me, and I just want to tell you people so that you learn from my mistakes. I don't want you to fall into the same trap or make the same mistake that I did, because it's not something I'm proud of. But anyways, it happened. Okay, so my story is about my previous relationship. I met this guy who is very handsome, very caring, very special. I can beat my chest and say that he is every woman's dream, because aside the fact that he doesn't have money, this is a guy that if he's going out, you can never think that he's going elsewhere apart from the place he told you that he's going to. He can drop his phone, he can chat, he can do anything with him. He's open-minded. He tells you everything he's doing. He's the kind of person that I can say yes, he's 100% yard of a man or husband. Okay, why am I telling this story? Is because in our relationship, though we love ourselves so much, love wasn't the problem, because when you see someone that loves you, definitely you will know. So he was showing that love. But the problem we had is because he doesn't have money. It's not like he's not hardworking, no. He is a very hardworking guy. He has been struggling. He has been doing everything to make ends meet. But just like luck hasn't just shined on him. So I was patient because I love him and I really wanted to spend my lifetime with him. But sometimes it's so frustrating that you are the only person that can actually, cater for the family. Because at some point, we are no longer living apart. We now live together. I'll be the one to buy kitchen stuffs. I'll be the one to make breakfast. I'll be the one to go to the market with my money. I'll be the one supporting him. It was like a 70-30 relationship. Most of the times, it doesn't even meet up to the 30%. I'll still do it myself. So it's so tiring, because seeing my girlfriends and having to discuss with them and keep hearing the fact that their boyfriend take care of them, they buy stuffs for them, hairs, bags, shoes, take them out, go to spa, have them, they were just doing stuffs for them. I became jealous. I really wanted my man to do so for me. I know he would have if he had the money, because he is someone that is so caring. But how long am I going to keep up with this? Because as a lady, this is not what I want for myself. Nobody likes poverty. There's nobody that wouldn't want to be spoiled. I don't think there's any lady now that will walk out and say, hey, I like broke men. Yes, the sex life was good because this guy sabi knack. Don't worry, let me not loud it. But when I say a man is good in bed, I give it to him. I don't want to give him 100, but I'm just gonna give him 90 so that you know that he is good. This guy is good. But is it I'm going to eat? Is it knacking I'm going to eat? Is it food for the rest of my life? No, I'm not saying that he's not going to make it in life, but for now, I need a man that will take care of me. I need a man that will buy me things. I need a man that will take me out, show me off. Let me brag small now with my friends. Is it too much to ask? But these things were not forthcoming. So I gave up. Like, I can't continue with this. Sometimes I'll call him in the midnight. What are your plans? Are you making any efforts? Yes, he's trying, but it's not working out. And me too, I'm a human being. I'm a human being and I love the good things of life. And you might say, well, your money, yes, my money is my money, even though I share it with him, but I still need a man that can support me. I was not asking for too much. In case you want to judge me or criticize, I'm not asking for too much. So this thing kept on happening. He submits CVs, yeah, he doesn't have a callback. Everything was just going south. I kept on praying, to God, say, I beg, can you just help us? Because I really love this guy. And God knows I wanted to spend the rest of my life with him because he was a cool person. He's cute. In fact, he's just everything I wanted, except the fact that money issue. So one day I called him. I told you that if we continue like this, I'm not sure I would cope. I might really find another alternative. He kept on assuring me that things will be better. God's time is the best. God's time is the best. For 2 years, I've been the one taking care of you. And I've been the one catching for us. But no, I can't. It's no longer funny. So I was still patient, hopeful, loving, and kind to him. So one day, I decided, a normal thing now, I decided to go to the market to get foodstuffs for the family because we are now practically living together. So I went there to get stuffs, and on my way back, I heard a honk, and I was like, this man doesn't want to jam me. And I stood. So the man now wind down in his class, and I was like, okay, can I talk to you, fine girl? And I was, sorry, you can't talk to me, I'm in a hurry. He stopped again. I was, okay, what do you want to say? Say it. Can you have my number? It's not what you want to say. So because I was still in love with the other person, I wasn't really giving any guy a chance to talk to me. Because I'm not the type that likes sleeping with two people at the same time. I don't like double dating. I just want my man, and that's it. But another spirit now said, why can't you, talk to him, give him a chance? He might be the prayer that will be answered. I said, okay. I decided to, okay, I'm coming from the market and I'm going home. They might say, okay, Hoppy, let me take you. I said, no, this one that ritual is now common here. I beg, I hope you're not trying to use me. They said, no, never. So we now left. On our way, I had to go in. On our way, this guy was sweet. He was cracking me up. We were just laughing. It was as if I've met him for a long time. If you don't know, you might think that, okay, these people have known themselves for a period of time, but no, we just met, but we vibed, and it was a good vibe. So he took me home. He begged for my contact, which somehow I hesitated, but along the line I gave it out. Okay, that was when everything started. So we started chatting, we ping, we do everything, calls for hours, text messages. It was just fun. At a point, I now noticed that, like, say, you don't fall for this guy, you. So, like I said earlier, I don't like double dating. So what I did, I called the other guy. I said, see, us can no longer work. Please, I have a life ahead of me, and I'm not going to sit here and allow just one person to jeopardize the beautiful future I've created for myself. Please, can we just go our separate ways? He pleaded, he cried, he wrote, he called friends to plead with me. But one thing about me is that whenever my mind is made up, there is no going back. So I told him, see, I'm not interested. Don't try to force it. If not, I might be sleeping with you and still sleeping with another person. He said, oh, you have found another person. I said, yes, I've seen another person. But I'm not like saying it because I want to make you feel bad. But I want you to see reasons with me. Even if I'm your sister, are you going to advise me to stay with this person? I know you wouldn't. So say reasons and let me go. So after more deliberation and was like confrontations and all, the guy decided to say, okay, it's fine. If that's what you want, I cannot force you. And we broke up. So all my intentions were now focused on this other person. He was so nice. I remember the first time he took me out on a date. Come and see fancy restaurants. Come and see the ambience of the place. It was so sweet, and I can never forget that night. That was the night I knew that this is the man for me. This is my husband. Even before he said, can you come over? I'm already at his place. So one day, I was just like talking about my brother. In fact, my brother called me and was like, I need money, or I need money. There's so many things happening in school that I need to settle. And I said, sorry, I don't have any money with me here, oh, except you can wait for another semester. I said, no, they cannot wait. So it's going to affect his results. And I say, I don't know what to do. So he overheard that conversation. He now asked me, babe, what's the problem? I didn't want to tell him because I didn't want him to think that I was after his money. I just wanted to be myself. So he now said, don't worry. Is it, I overheard you talking. Is it money? How much is it? I said, I called the amount. He now said, okay, just check your account balance. Before next time, he's already sent the money. You can imagine the first time a man is giving me a huge sum of money. And I'm like, wow. So God has finally remembered me. So aside that one, that is not the last though. There was this time again, my younger sister, she was like, sis, you promised me that this year I'm going to learn that fashion and design, I don't want you to pass today. And I said, is it that you people think that I pluck money from a tree? Because I'm in Lagos, is there any tree that where they used to pluck money? So I was just saying it in anger. I didn't know that he overheard that conversation again. And I said, babe, why are you talking to your siblings like that? They're your younger ones, right? You should be in the position to at least help. So tell me, what is it again? I said, don't worry, I don't want to talk about it. In fact, you've done enough. Is it not you that just settled my brother's bill last week? Why? I don't want to bother you with my, problems or issues, family and all. No, let it just. He said, no, talk to me. I'm willing to help. You're my baby. If I don't help you, who will? And I said, oh yeah, now, guys, you want to help? Oh yeah. I just told him. He said, is that it? He said, okay. Tell your sister to say. I said, don't worry, I have the account number. And immediately he forwarded that money. Imagine the joy in my face. Imagine how happy I am. I was like, God, I looked up and I was like, thankful to God. Finally, my prayers have been answered. Looking at him, a very fine, tall, black guy, and 6 packs, constant get money. I said, God, so this is the Odogu that I've been praying for since. And you now gave it to me on a platter of gold. Thank you, Jesus. I was so happy that day. Then, it did not end there. This guy was not asking me, how about your parents? What is your mom doing? I learned your father is late. So what is she doing to sustain the family? I said, she have a very small shop, but it's not like the shop is, full. It's somehow empty. We need to stock up. But I'm praying that, okay, when I collect my salary, ending of the month, I'm just going to send it to her so that she can buy the few things that she needs. She now say, before month end, don't worry. Tell mom, she say, make she forward her details. I go run am for you. I was like, no, you've done enough already. I don't want you to look as if I'm coming for your money, please. I'm not going to tell you anything again concerning money. I beg, because it's getting too much. For like, it's just a short months we met, and I can't even count how much you've given me already. So I was just like trying to, persuade him not to send anything any further so that it don't look like I'm a good. But lo and behold, this guy had already forwarded the money to my mom's account. My mom now called me and said, who sent the money? And I said, okay, it's my friend. And I said, I beg, go tell that your friend that I'm so excited that God will continue. In fact, my mother prayed for him and he was so happy. Okay. And I was thinking that's the end. I didn't tell you. Okay, the next month was actually my birthday. And I didn't tell him. I never told him for one day, but he's following me on social media. So I think the first thing he went to Facebook to check was my birthday month. And lo and behold, I was just at home that day. I didn't want to talk about it because I was feeling guilty that, okay, this guy has already spent enough. I beg, let him not continue. Let him not look as if this guy is just after money. I said, okay, let me just keep it to myself. And all of a sudden, someone called me and said, please, can you meet me at a restaurant? And I'm like, I don't even have anything to wear. He said, don't worry, just a rider is coming to drop the things I got for you. Just wear that red dress with that black shoe I bought for you and Kñà-ckíñg, go to this salon, make your hair. I just want you to look your best. And lo and behold, they knock on the door. The rider already brought my dress. If you see this fine dress, fine thing. In fact, money is good. Let me know. You see, money is good. I was so excited that day, and I wore the dress because he sent the rider to come pick me. I met him at that restaurant. It was not just him. When I walked in, everywhere was dark, and the next thing I heard was surprise. And I'm like, what's happening here? Because I didn't see anybody I knew. It was just his colleagues and friends. And I was like, what's happening? Who called me? Surprise. What's that? What's happening? And he just came out from nowhere and knelt down and asked me, will you marry me? Oh my goodness. Who would say no? No, tell me. Who would say no for such a thing? I said yes, of course. I said yes, of course, I'm going to marry you. You've been so kind to me. You've been nothing less than what I've been praying for. God has finally answered my prayer. Let me also tell you people another shocking thing this guy did for me. You know, okay, maybe I didn't mention earlier, but my father is late and he has been in the mortuary for months now. There's no money. My uncle said, and they're not going to sell the only land that we have to come and be burying my father. And being the first daughter, you know how it is. It is my responsibility to take care of things, my younger ones, family. Now that our father is no more, and my siblings are still very young, they can't even do nothing. So they all depend on me. And I've been trying to persuade my mother and I, we have been trying to persuade our uncles to please, let's say the only land that my father left so that we can use it for the burial. But they refuse. You know how uncles behave now. They say, no, how can you say the only land that their brother left because of the burial? I say, no, that we should look for a way to provide the money. Where am I going to provide the money? Where am I going? Who am I going to knock on their door to start? Or do they want me to start sleeping on the road just to raise money? But you know how God works. In fact, that miracle was the shock of my life. Yes, I've been doing so many things, but this one involves millions. My baby said, don't worry, I'm going to foot the bill. Let's go and meet your mother and your uncle so that we can deliberate and know how much it's going to cost. This thing cost millions. Guess what? He's transferred the money immediately to my mother because he said he doesn't trust my uncles. He just transferred it to my mother's account. And my father got this, I would not say the sweetest, or maybe the sweetest befitting burial anybody can think of. He got it. And the shame that people said they're going to will be put was not there anymore. Everybody was now like, we're not, the burial was the talk of the town. Everybody was so excited and was like, how did they do this? Who did they? They are not saying, it's their first. Don't you see the first daughter? He met a good man. I think the man is even engaged to how. In fact, we began the talk of the town, and I was so excited. I was so happy. Then, afterwards, we now got married, and I became Mrs. It was sweeting me. It was so sweet that I didn't tell you guys that I was not living the best life that I've ever dreamt of. I was having the finest bags, designers, name it, shoes. I was having everything on a platter of gold. My baby was there. He was spoiling me silly. I was going on trips. He sponsored all the trips. So my husband was sending me on different trips. I was traveling. I was meeting people. But there's something that was missing. It was because we never had time for ourselves. Because even sometimes when I do not travel, he's the one doing the traveling. We never stayed at home. We are never together. It was just from one trip to another, one shopping mall to another. Even on birthdays that we're supposed to stay together as couple, he's never there. He will always tell me, okay, there is an emergency. He's going to this person. He wants to visit this person. His company sent him on so. And I'm wondering, how are we going to make babies? How is this marriage going to be sweet if we don't come together? Deliberate on things, do stuff like couples used to do. Why is our own different? So I started getting worried because I'm a lovely person. When I love you, I just want to be around you. But I was thinking, okay, maybe he's not that kind of person because the little time we even have to spend together, he's on his phone, chatting, or on his laptop, sending one email or the other. So I was getting frustrated though. Yes, the money was there, everything I prayed for was there, but that connection, that communication, that love, these are the things I also want. But he's not giving it to me. Then there was this fateful day. He sent me on one vacation to Dubai. It was still on my birthday, but I told him I'm not going. He said, "No, don't worry, go with your friends. You guys should have fun. Take my ATM card, spend whatever you want to spend. Money is not a problem." And truly, money wasn't a problem because I was living the life of affluence, worldliness, and everything. Then I went to Dubai. No, I didn't even go. I went to the airport. It that happened that the flight was cancelled. I said, okay, though. Thank God my husband is at home. Let me even go home and meet him. At least we can share the love there, celebrate my birthday. If it means going out, why not? If or not. Then I took a cab back home. Guess what happened? God. I caught my husband doing threesome. Not just with girls, so with two different guys. Jesus. I didn't believe my eyes. When I opened the door, the shock even made me to faint to the point that I was rushed to the hospital. When I wake up, he was just there standing. I got so irritated at him. I was so sad. Like, I was perplexed. How can someone I call my husband be gay? If he was even doing it with girls, yes, I would have understood him. But guys, this one was robbing him here. This one was sucking water. He was just enjoying it. I wanted to take a video, but I said no. That would make me fall into so many depression. But I said, this is not ordinary. Like, how can a man be sleeping with a fellow man? How? No wonder the expensive trip. No wonder all the gifts. No wonder he was just so nice to a fault. You know, people just want to be so nice to you so that they can cover their shame. They can cover what they are doing behind closed doors. Because most of them don't even have shame. I lost someone that loved me so much just because I was looking for material things. Yes, he wasn't buoyant at the time, but maybe I should have been patient. Maybe I should have given him time. But look at me now. Am I going front or backward? What should I do? Because right now I'm confused. I don't even want to go back with him because he irritates me right now. You know that I called my mom. As a mother, I called her and asked, Mom, what should I do in this situation? My mother told me that I should not go anywhere, that I should be stuck in the marriage because the guy has been good to the family, the guy has helped them, because the guy had just been nice. I said, Mommy, how about me? How about me? Because this guy irritates me. I can't even stand him. How can I be in the same room with someone that is sleeping with his fellow man? And you know I love making. How can I be there watching my own man sleep with a man and at the end he will still come and sleep with me? No, Mommy, I can't stand. My mother refused that I must marry him. The one that is paining me most is that even if I decide to come out of this marriage now, the person I would have said, okay, let me fall back to is already married. Yes, that my ex is happily married. He's doing well now. Things are flourishing. He's okay. He's well to do. Okay, look at me now. I don't even know where to go from here. My ex that I dated is happily married with kids. And he's doing well. But look at me. 2 years of marriage. No nothing, no child, not even a miscarriage. Because the man I'm married to doesn't even sleep with me. He sleeps with his fellow man. Eh? What should I do? For over a month now, the man doesn't even touch me. He doesn't even make love to me. And when he does, within 1 second, he's up. Because he's trying to reserve the strength to go and sleep with his fellow man. What kind of problem is this? Eh? How am I going to come out of this? Please. Because it's frustrating. It's irritating. And I don't think I can cope. I need advice. I need you people to help me. What should I do? Please? you guys know now, this guy has been so good to us, too, so good to my family. He has helped us in time of our needs. In our darkest times, he has been there, he has provided. But this is not what I want for my life. No, this is not what I want. Please, I need advice. Should I still stay in the marriage? Or should I go? Please, I need your advice. Help me. Please. Thank you very much.